Alafia, and welcome to this week's iteration of the weekly Ifascope. For those of you who are coming to take a peek or who have been following us for a long time, allow me to remind you that the weekly Ifascope is an in-depth, up-close picture of how to handle the events of the coming week. Now that's different from other kinds of divination or things that we do, but the singular purpose and strength of this is that while to each and every one of us there will be different events that take place. I mean, some there'll be job-related events, and some they will be health-related, and some they will be romantically related, and on and on and on. And each and every one of us has a kind of a built-in response to this, a knee-jerk response, where we, act in very quick fashion to these occurrences. And while those things will serve us correctly, a very small percentage of the time, it is the ability to handle these events in the right mode that makes our success with these events happen. Excuse me. At any rate, the point is that this week, is a good week to give you that lesson, because this is a week where it's all relatively simple and all relatively, commonplace. Remember that Orunmila has seen these events for thousands of years, every possible event, events which I cannot, fathom or think about, events which you cannot either. He has seen the results of these events, and he knows what energy it is that's required. So give it a try. I mean, you have nothing to lose, really, so see how beautifully it works out. This week, the Odu is Idi Irosun. This is an Odu where the joy, the energy, the feelings of Oshun, be they love or children or, any of those kinds of things, resonate and should flow through our temporal, everyday side. And on the emotional, spiritual side, it is very, very important that we use the old seamstress, or tailor's saying of measure twice, cut once. Sometimes I think it's probably measured 2 or 3 times or 4 times for some of us, and then cut once, because we do not want to make mistakes. We do not want, negative things to happen to us. And the nice thing is that the energy comes strongly array, just like this. It's locked in pretty much. And that array flows from the Edi configuration on the temporal side, once again reaffirming the joy, the happiness, the success, the prosperity, the relationships, all about, Oshun's traits. And on the emotional, spiritual side, it's a critical kind of a thing, because it's saying that this is a time when, if opportunities or situations occur to you that are similar to those of the past, take a different tact, handle them differently. And we are handling them differently, I guess, or we wouldn't be irate. And who belongs to this kind of configuration? Well, it's Oshun, of course. And Oshun it should be, because Oshun is in charge of happiness and joy, giving it or taking it away. So what you should do is, if you are fortunate enough to have received Oshun, or if you simply use something for Oshun, take it, put a small serving of honey into a glass or a shell or bowl, set it down in front of Oshun, and pray to Oshun to give you the wherewithal, the emphasis on not acting too quickly, on being able to enjoy the joy from your temporal side, and know that you are handling the opportunities from your emotional spiritual side the same way. It's honey to Oshun, one white candle. Tea candle is fine. The little tea candle, light it, do your prayers, and have a great week. It should be just that. Love and blessings.